you know, gone. And this will be gone. I remember the day when we used to do these on a fairly recurrent or regular basis.
I do too. Those were the days.
Once upon a time, Mike Mezak could curate these proof sets.
I could get all I wanted.
Everything you wanted. Not no more.
No, and that's really functionally what the problem is with all this, as I try to get the glare off of these.
Yeah.
The United States proof set is the most eagerly anticipated release of the United States government every year. Maybe the Silver Eel this year, but we'll see. But certainly the United States proof set. It has been a stalwart of the American numismatic collecting community since 1936.
Okay.
The first year of issue. They have produced this almost every year since 1936. There's some of the war years and stuff that they didn't do these, and certainly have contiguously put these out since the 1950s. Understand, proof is not a condition. Proof is a method of manufacturing. See, these coins are made differently. They're struck multiple times under higher pressures to give it this presentation look and feel that they want for collectors. These are collector-only coins. And when they make a proof set, the only way to get those coins is in the proof set. Not a single one of these coins was ever made, intended, or released into circulation. They're only available in these original United States government issue sets. They, in essence, sell out every single solitary year. So every one of these coin sets is a sold-out limited edition. Now, we start this set in 1960. We end this set in 2009. It's 50 years of proof sets. Now understand, when I do that, there's 50 sets here. Now I understand, for those of you that are, you know, kind of the aficionados of the coin world, you know that the United States government did not make proof sets in 1965, 66, or 67. They did, however, make what were called special mint sets, which were intended to take the place of proof sets. We include those. People that sell these, and whether it's the big set like this or something else similar to this, usually of a far lesser magnitude, usually don't include them. Oh, no proof sets. The real reason they don't include them is simply because they are just as rare and just as collectible and just as valuable as the proof sets that they were intended to replace. So from 1960 to 2009, you get every single regular issue proof set by the United States government. And here's the key. I have sold literally thousands and thousands and thousands of these at $1,299.95. I've sold them at $11.99. I've actually sold some even at $999. But I have never, ever, ever sold this set for less than $899.95. That's to put this into perspective. There are 50 sets here. It is less than $20 a set. If you're gonna buy the 2020 proof set from the United States government, they haven't priced it yet, I'm assuming they're going up like everything else, it's gonna run you about $45. It's gonna run you about $45 for the current year of issue. For less than half of that, you can get 50 sold out limited edition United States proof sets. Now, the way I present this, the way I say this, is you get to buy this and buy it like a coin dealer. And people say, what does that even mean? You rarely see large collections of United States proof sets, and there's a reason for that. Because coin dealers buy these sets, buy these collections, and they break them up and they sell them individually for a whole lot more money. You understand, in coin collecting, the pieces are worth far more. The sum of the parts are worth way more. The parts are worth more than the sum of the parts. And so what happens is when you're paying $20 a set, you're getting significantly more than, you're not getting $899 worth of coins individually. You're not getting $1,899 worth of coins individually. You're not getting $2,899 worth of coins individually. You're getting well in excess of $3,000 coin by coin because you get to buy like a coin dealer. I have here in the nationally advertised catalog, and we do this. You can go in there, you go on hsn.com, you can buy all these individually for way more than $899. So what I did is I have my assistant do this whole big thing. So we go out there, find the retail price out of the catalog and other places for what these coins are individually. Now understand, there is ostensibly a premium for them to still be in what we call the original government packaging. Check this out. You get all the original boxes too, which is a big deal. So to do this, I need your help, please,
yes, sir.
Ms. Shannon.
All right.
Let's start here.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this, just like that.
Okay.
So when I say it's $20 a set,
right,
it's not $20 a lens. That's a set. Okay, each $20, less than $20 a year.
Okay.
So that's the 2009.
Okay.
So I want you to hold that.
Right.
So now you pay $20 for that, for those 4 lenses.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the nationally advertised catalog and show you what the coins are individually.
Okay.
Let's start with the pennies.
Right.
Remember, you pay $20 for that. $13.95 a piece.
Oh.
A piece. Okay, so now you're $55 for those.
Okay.
So let's put those in the back.
Alrighty.
What do we have next? Oh, we're gonna have the, let me do the quarters next. There we go, because I can do the math easier. So we're $55.
Okay.
So that's the last year of the National Parks quarters. Those are the territorial quarters.
Okay.
And those are only $7 a piece. So 42, so now we're $100.
Okay.
Those are the presidential dollars from 2009.
Right.
And once again, those are going to run you, the presidential dollars are going to run you $7.50 a piece, only another 30. So now we're $130, you're paying 20.
Okay.
So now let's look at the last bit of this. The half dollar is $7.50.
Okay.
Okay, the dime is $5, the nickel's four and a quarter, and the Sacagawea golden dollar in that is another $10.50, is another that is $13.50, okay, for the Sacagawea golden dollar. So now we're about $200 for the last year of issue.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna do a little math here, I'm gonna spend a little time. Remember, you paid 20.
Right.
Okay, it's 200. So now let's go to the 2008. Okay.
I will defer to your expertise with regard to where I place these.
Well, I'm going to go, yeah, that's perfect. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, so those are all the coins. So there's the 2000. So now remember, you're paying $20 a set. So that's 2009. I'm going to go back 1 year. We're $200 right here.
Right.
So there we're going to have the quarters out of that. And these are $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, $18.50, and $25. Wow. So we got over $100 for that lens. Okay. Let's put that. All right. And then we're going to have the presidential dollars in those. Those are only $10.50 a piece. So another 40. So we're 140. Okay, now let's look at that right there. The Kennedy half dollar, $45.50 for that coin. $20 for the Sacagawea golden dollar. The penny, $17.50, and those are $8.75. So we're way over $200 for the 2008 set. So we're $899 for all 50 years, and the last 2 years are about 4 1/4. Okay? The last 2 years, 2008, 2009. So this is what I'm talking about, buying like a coin dealer. So now let's go to the beginning.
Hey, Mike, I do want to interject. Okay,
what are we doing for quantities?
Yes, as always, when I said there was a day, back in the day, as we say, Mike would do these on a regular basis. Now I'm lucky if I have one show a year, because other people work with Mike. We love to work with Mike because we all learn a lot. Maybe one show a year I get with you where I get to do these proof sets. That being said, there are 12-month VIP financing. So if you got an HSN card, we're doing apply and buy. It's $40 off on your first payment. But regardless if you have one, it's $74.99. Now, you've seen us do this throughout this show. You've seen quantity left. Quantity left does not consider the method or the manner or how many people are joining us in the various forms of ordering. On this, if there are any remaining after this show, I'd be surprised, especially because people shop after the fact.
Okay, so I have 113. Now this is a critical thing.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff here. I just did a lot of math. I'm about to do a lot more math.
Right.
I'm about to show you a whole bunch of stuff. Don't wait too long.
Yes, correct.
I understand it's $8.99 and there's 113, but at the end, the last 8 or 10 minutes, they tend to go insane. And if you wait any much more than that, I cannot tell you how many times people have just gotten completely shut out.
That's absolutely true.
And then what it is, this is the first time I sold it this year. I've not sold this since, maybe we have that September, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, when
August, September,
I said
somewhere
maybe
in there.
one a year with
and
you.
I have like I had like 150 sets. We're down to 113.
Now, that being said, I just have to say real quickly, there is a 30-day return policy on this. So if for whatever reason you get into home and you can watch, listen, learn, research, get the catalogs, I mean, whatever you do after the fact, but the whole point is, I don't know when we will be able to do another proof set of this magnitude, whether you're shopping coin by coin, you split up the set, whatever you do, that's what most people do. That's why Mike says, buy like a coin collector. But you do have that comfort of knowing you get the 30-day return policy. If for whatever reason you would say, okay, not my cup of tea, the whole point is though, as Mike was just saying, these are the ones where you do have to take action sooner rather than later.
Rather than later, no doubt about that.
Rather than later.
And so now as we continue our arithmetic.
Yes.
Like I said, the last 2 years, remember you had 50 years. Last 2 years, about $425.
Okay.
So let's look at the first 5 years. By the way, the last 5 years that the United States government made proof sets at Philadelphia.
Oh.
It is also the last 5 years that they made the dime, the quarter, and the half dollar in silver.
Okay.
So we have the 1960, 61, 62, 63, and 64. Nationally advertised catalog, the half dollars are $65 a piece. Ooh. The quarters are $30 a piece.
Oh.
That's $95. The dimes are $20 a piece.
Oh, wow.
So now we've got about over 500, but let's call it 500. So I get 500 here, over 500 here for the first 5 years, over 400 here for the last 2 years. So for these 7 years, you're over $899.
Wow.
Now I want to show you, I want to take this particular, now
Mike,
we're less than 100.
Mike, fewer than 100, okay.
Okay, I want to do this. This is one of my favorites.
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead.
what are we going to do if this sells out early? And I mean this like I said, honestly.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'll let them figure that out. That's above my pay grade, as they say.
There's something that we
right.
can go to. Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I think I know what you're going to do. I love this.
I'm going to do that here in just a second.
All
Okay,
right.
so you look at this, that looks okay. Okay, that's what it looks like when you take it out of the holder. That's what a 1963 proof Franklin half, that's why it's $65. That's what every single coin in every single set looks like if you get it out of the packaging.
Can I just
Look
point
at
out,
that.
that's almost a flex pay if you do the 12-month VIP.
That's pretty cool.
That one coin.
Now, here's the thing. So, and they've done this differently over the years. This is one of my favorite things, so I want to take this. So this is something that the government used to put these little bucks. I love the old envelopes. And so this is so cool. So they used to, actually, they'd just type your name on this, put a stamp on it, and send it to you. I love the return address. Treasury Department, United States Mint, Philadelphia. So just send it back to the big building with all the money. Okay, everybody knows that. And then they put this little, what we call a buck slip in here, okay?
Right.
And so it's like right here. Sooner or later, your proof coins may show evidence of oxidation. Okay, we've carefully chosen the methods of packaging because we hope this will delay that possibility. Of course, none of yours will here.
Right.
Please do not ask us to make adjustments or exchanges. And this is it. They've been carefully been inspected. If there should appear what may seem to you, idiot coin collector, a defect or scratch on a coin, it is no doubt a crease in the polyethylene coated cellophane. If you think it's a scratch or crease, I'm assuming you're correct. Send it back. But we hand select these ahead of time. And this is my part that I love. This is customer service 1960. We tell you this to save us both unnecessary correspondence. Seriously. So look, if it may seem to you, you know what you're doing. You can send it back. It's okay. You know, somehow, I don't know, I can't imagine it getting through our quality of service process because, I mean, we've done this, but we're going to get. So at the end of the day, the first 5 years and the last 2 years, way over the $899. Now, let's look what you actually do get.
Hey,
all
Mike,
this middle right here.
I don't know if you saw the quantity left
No,
or
I
not.
didn't.
So we have basically the last 80.
Ooh.
So remember.
And now here's where it gets crazy. People really start firing in here.
Then you have that little light bulb moment. It's like, oh, wait a minute.
Yep.
And ask yourself this. If you're new to the coin collector, you may not realize this, but ask yourself this if you aren't. When's the last time you saw Mike do something like this? I mean.
In a half a year, probably.
Probably. And you know, if you followed Mike or watched him on the air here at HSN, you know very well. In fact, when I used, or Suzanne, or anybody who we do show, it's like, oh yeah, where's the proof set? We used to do them in almost every show. You can't do them. We don't do not.
And you know why?
Why?
Well, people buy them and keep them and collect them.
Sure.
You know when they last made this? 1998.
Yeah.
The last one they made here was 1997. And people, look, coin dealers open them up all the time.
They do.
I take all the quarters from 1999 through 2009, I bust them out of these packages, I
Right.
put them in a red oak presentation box, and we sell them for $449. Okay? I take all the Kennedy half dollars out of here,
Yeah.
bust them open. I sell them for $997 for the Kennedy half dollars. Oh, and then add in the 4 Franklins up here. So the half dollars in here are $1,250.
Wow.
Don't forget, every Eisenhower dollar ever made by the United States government goes in proof sets are up here. 73, 74, 2 bicentennials, 77 and 78. Those are gonna run you another 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 for the Eisenhowers. The Susan B. Anthonys are in there. That's almost another $100. How about the first 10 years of Sacagawea golden dollars? Just the dollars in this set are almost $500. The pennies in this set, $400. The dimes, $400. The quarters are $800. By the time you put this in coin by coin by coin by coin, it's well over $3,000. You can see I'm nearsighted, so it's well over $3,000. You get to buy it not for $3,000 or $3,100 or $3,200, but for $899.95.
You know what I was just thinking about, because actually I was meeting a friend from, my best friend for over 30 years, and we were reminiscing as we do. This is a legacy item. It's kind of like a one and done. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
No doubt.
If you're passing something down, if you're generationally speaking, even if this is the only coin set, it's like, I got Grandpa's coin set. This is a whole, this is a lifetime of coin collecting, all rolled under one, all one and done.
Look,
$74.99
when it's my time, my children will not be fighting over my easy chair, okay, and all of my other accoutrements. They will be fighting over my coins.
Well,
okay, and so get a a plan of dissemination ahead of time, if you will, for to be able to do this. When my wife has 7 brothers and sisters.
Oh, wow.
And her father collected coins, and one of the biggest things was them getting together, and literally each one of them took a part of the collection that is near and dear and as special to their hearts as you can possibly believe. And it remains, and I mean, he's passed 40 years now.
Wow.
And still, they fondly, when they get together, they talk about Dad's coin collection and going through the coins, and that's what this is. This is that legacy collection, so that you pass down from generation to generation. It's a generational touchstone. It goes from mothers and fathers to sons and daughters and nieces and nephews, from their aunts and uncles and grandmothers and grandfathers to their grandchildren. It is that thing that literally passes down from generation to generation, and it is absolutely so complete, every single part of this. And you can take a look at any single piece of this, and almost any single thing that you take apart or out of this becomes so collectible. Look at this. This is the proof set from 1968. This is a cardboard box. This is a cardboard box that's 50 years old, okay?
Yeah.
And I understand it shows a little wear, but it's a cardboard box that's 50 years old. All of our coins come in the original boxes with the original packaging as well. Wow. Keep in mind one other thing. Starting in 1968, which is this set right here, they moved the proof-making capacity of the U.S. Mint from the Philadelphia Mint to the San Francisco Mint. Do you realize there has never been a San Francisco minted Kennedy half dollar intended for circulation? The only way to get San Francisco minted Kennedy half dollars is out of United States government issue proof sets. If you must finish your Kennedy half dollar collection, which is tremendously